All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto you. How about Shem Al Rishai, by Shem Kwadash, double honor to the apostle and others, great millstone. Shalom to all the occupy their preaching the word of sincerity and in truth. Yeah, you have this massive bill that just got passed. $858 billion NDAA bill. We spoke about the NDAA years ago, National Defense Authorization Act. But it's looking through this article and it's basically more funds dealing towards militarizations. Now we already know that the city and states near you are basically a police state, but the stages are developing. You have a gradualism. All right, what is devil? All right, the self-proclaimed Jew. These Edomites, starting off with these Jew rats, their whole objective is getting to that NWO, that New World Order. All right. A lot of people look at us like we're conspiracy nuts. We're crazy, and the logic that we bring out is so far-fetched. But in reality, it is being proven through these different articles right here. So I'm just gonna read a little bit into it. The Senate on Thursday night passed a massive $858 billion NDAA in a vote 83-11. This spending bill has already been approved by the House and now heads to President Biden's desk for his signature. The $858 billion bill is $45 billion more than Biden asked for and represent an 8% increase from the 2022 NDAA. It marks the second year in a row that Congress added tens of billions of dollars to the president's original request, as massive military spending is popular on both sides of the aisle. Out of the $858 billion, $817 will go to the Pentagon, and the remaining funds will go toward military spending for other departments, including $30 billion for the Energy Department nuclear weapons program. Yeah, so this man is damn near dumped $1 trillion. Of course, a few billion shy, but somewhat close to $1 trillion and towards his military. And that's even part of the scriptures, because it says to beat your plowshares in the, let me get that, pruning hooks, man. This man isn't really giving too much of a damn about any other department. Don't get it wrong. It's funds that's being allocated for certain other categories of the economy, but the main thing, Esau's breadbasket is predicated upon his military. How much he could conquer. Scriptures speak about how the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And see, the military, that's big business, man. To stand on these different plots of lands for extensive periods of time, fuel, feeding the military men, feeding the equipment, buying out new weapons. These weapons break down, ammunition, the logistics sides. The list goes on and on and on. That's a massive business. And then I seen speaking of which, I watched a movie, and one of these individuals had made a statement how really war is economy, man. That's why this man, the scripture says, neither keep it at home. The word economy deals with oikomene, which is his house. He doesn't just dwell in his common quarters. He takes his quarters and sets up shop in foreign countries, man. That's why you have AFRICOM, all right? You have all these different U.S. bases all over the world. But this is Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, till the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat, which is Jehoshaphat, of course, in the English. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Yeah, we know all these things is forwarding to push towards WW3 at the end of the day. You know, I didn't want to make this too long. I just really wanted to read a little bit on that article and, you know, make a statement or two. I'm just going to read a few more verses and I'm going to close. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Yeah. So this man isn't putting all this money in the military just because he knows that it's going to be a massive war that he has to fight. Even in that article, it makes statements about China, Russia. And you already know Iran is, you know, in the midst of all these conflicts and things of that nature. That's on one of America's main targets, you know. So the stages are developing. It's going to get worse until the point where it's going to get fully catastrophic, you know. So we just got to stay down, work with our heads down in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, watch as well as pray, you know, and prepare for the end. So with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shema Shah, by Shema Kakodash, the abundance of the apostle and others, the great millstone. Shalom Akim.